corruption as the plants are planted in bad conditions, the country's economy has noticed an enormous decrease. So, for today's news, some weird teenagers saying that they have an idea. So let's take a quick look about their story.
As we told you before, the weird teenagers have made it. They literally have a huge impact on the crop. And now, let's make sure with the farmer himself. Hello, what do you think of this project?
This crop is very good. This crop is very good.
The most crucial question nowadays I would like to talk to is how can we improve the economy of our country?
What causes the crop to spoil? Soil quality as an expected economic factor.
How do we ensure that the crops we grow are of the best possible quality? What impact will our growth have on the election economy?
I'm Rami.
I'm Sarah. I'm Nurhaid.
Hi, my name is Minna, and we are here to answer these questions.
Our dear mother, Egypt, has a unique location and climate, which provides the crop appropriate conditions to grow. Many of the crops are spoiled when they are ripe, due to the bad quality of the soil and its unsuitability to the crop. And this is because farmers lack sufficient knowledge to their crop, which causes great loss to them. And on a large scale, it causes great losses in the country's export rate, and thus the country's economy. Since agriculture is a primary economic sector, this problem may decrease the employment opportunities and even the expected income for the country. For instance, in the opposite figure of growth decomposition, we can see that agriculture profit percentage in cyan color is decreasing from Q2 FY22. This is a big problem that we need to solve instantaneously. The recent surge in economic activity has set Egypt on track to achieve 5.5% of growth in 2021-2022. However, base effects and demand overshoot are expected to start tapering off, and the economic activity will be badly affected due to the repercussions of the Ukraine war. Thus, growth is going to slow down in 2022-2023, so we need to act quickly before it's too late. Taking in consideration the overall GDP growth in Egypt, it decreased from 9.8 in the first quarter in 2022 to 3.3 in the fourth quadrant of 2022.
As you can see in this figure, the percentage of the total employment rate for Egypt is almost stable and even tends to fall, which is also regarded a low percentage unfortunately as well. And if we solve the crop issue, we could provide more job opportunities for citizens. So, from the paper's information, we can say that the economic growth and decent work are related to agriculture, and it's a goal for Egypt as well to reach its 2030 vision. Let's dig deeper into this. Egypt's 2030 vision is a long-term unified political, economic, and social vision. It was developed in alignment with the Sustainable Development Goals of the United Nations, and we chose SDG number 8 to be our challenge. By improving the crop quality as explained previously.
After a lot of extensive research, we have found that the best solution is to improve the quality of the crop. A device in the form of scarecrow, as the farmer will use it on his farm. We can measure soil moisture, aggregation, infiltration rate, temperature, nutrient availability, organic matter content, and temperature. But, as shown here, it can only measure soil moisture. because unfortunately the other sensors weren't available for us. But however, in our future plan, the device will be able to measure all this data. This will meet the needs of the farmer in terms of sufficient knowledge for their soil. This information cannot be used simply, so we have developed an application equipped with several functions that can help the farmer as a friend to him. Let's explain more about the features. A market price will be put in the news section of the app so that the price is unified to all the farmers to be familiar with it. Also, a tracker will be added so that the farmer can add any habit he wants to track, and the owners of the farms to follow the farmers if they are working and doing their job or not. And also, there will be a search bar to make it easier to search. Each crop has its own page that contains all the information about it, including pH, its season, and its time to grow. There will be a contact us page, so if you want to display your fertilizers, here this feature will deliver more stakeholders. Our project is based on modern technology that makes it subject to change and adjusted.
All the previous information will be under the supervision of the government and the state, as it will be responsible for the cultivated lands and the crops that will be planted. Farmers and entrepreneurs can also use our project to sell goods with government approval. There are some features we are still working on, like a page containing kinds of fertilizers. This page will be like a network that connects farmers, so if they want to trade goods to one another. When the farmer enters the states of our device, the app will show him the percentage of the best crop to be planted. And if he wants a specific crop, the app will show him the appropriate ratio of the crop he wants to supply. The app will show what you need to supply in the soil. This will provide a significant loss in the crop in the long term, and we consider it the most important feature in our app. All this will facilitate communication with the ministry and the ministry's follow-up with farmers more. We can say that our project helps solve the soil problem, and thus we can provide job opportunities and improve the economy of our dear Mother Egypt and assist it in reaching its 2030 vision.
For our business plan, we have calculated our project's real cost, and it was 3,846 Egyptian pounds, which equals to $127.
We also kept in touch with our stakeholders and offered them our project, and they are still discussing our project with their administration in order to give us a response.